Hi, I'm Grigori Hrenok and I'd love to share my open source project. What if your income is in US dollars and euros, but you spend in Vietnamese dong, Thai baht, and Kazakhstan tenge, and your spouse have their own unique set of currencies? AllWallets is designed to help you track finances in exactly such scenario, without bloated spreadsheets, manual currency conversions, or data leaks. While this project focused more on the backend, I still built a simple UI just for this demo. So let's take a look. Naturally, we start by creating a new account. Just enter a username and password and choose base currency for the account. Let's go with Bitcoin as a base currency. Once the account is created, you need to log in. The account is empty for now, so let's create our first wallet. That opens another form. Here you need to name your wallet and choose its currency. Let's create our first wallet in Vietnamese dong. Now, having a wallet, we could add our first transaction. Let's start with a salary as an income transaction. Then we add some expenses like rent, subscription, and transport. As you can see, they now appear one by one on the wallet screen. Let's create another account to explore more features. This time we'll set the base currency to US dollars. As you can see, this account is also empty for now. But instead of creating a new wallet, let's have the first user share one with us. All they need is our username and the role we should have. Now the wallet shows up on both the first and second accounts. Let's have user 2 add a few transactions too. Let's say this is a shared family wallet, so we'll add similar transactions like salary, subscriptions, and transport. Now we update the first user screen and voila, the new transactions are here, along with info on who added them. And finally, on the profile overview, you'll see the total balance in the account-based currency. When it comes to exchange rates and balance calculation, I've set up a few background workers. Right now, I run them manually. One worker calculating balances to reduce the number of rows returned from the database. I simply run a command in the terminal and pass the wallet ID. It processes all transactions from the last saved snapshot onward. As you can see, the snapshot time has been updated. It might not seem critical in this small example, but with hundreds or thousands of transactions, this approach really speeds things up. To be honest, I am still learning about high-level systems, so I'm building features as I go. Another key piece is fetching up-to-date exchange rates. I'm using the free tier of open exchange rates, so I need to avoid hitting the call limits. That is why I handle exchange rates updates through a worker that I can trigger daily from the command line. This worker makes a single API call and updates rates for all currencies used in the system. That way it runs fast and avoids overusing the third-party API. While there are already plenty of features, I didn't include everything I originally planned. I focused on building minimal version of the product and delivering it quickly so I could improve it based on real needs and feedback. And since AllWallet is open source, maybe some of you will feel inspired to contribute the new features. Here just a few ideas. Recurrent payments. Instead of adding each subscription manually, we can schedule them and have transactions added automatically. Category management. Let users create and manage categories at the wallet level, making it easier to organize their transactions. Analytic API handlers. Analytics is a big part of finance tracking, so adding dedicated API endpoint would be super useful. That would also make the project more valuable for anyone who wants to build their own front end on top of it. Honestly, I could go on forever, but I think you get the idea. Working on wallets taught me a lot about databases, API design, and Go in general. And I definitely learned how much time and effort it takes to build something like this from scratch. I'm not sure if I'll be actively developing all wallets in the future, but I'm happy to keep improving it from time to time, especially if there is interest from people. So feel free to drop me a comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear your thoughts or ideas. And by the way, you can follow my Telegram and threads for more updates. I've got plenty more projects in the works, so stick around if you don't want to miss something cool. Thank you for watching and see you next time.